All right. Ready? Last one.
Yep.
Big finale. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to play. We got to start the episode. Okay.
You were about to start.
I was about to start, yeah.
I mean, we could just watch it.
Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Lost. I'm Jesse.
I'm Kristine.
Today we are watching Season 3, Episode 23, Through the Looking Glass, Part 2. The finale.
Yay.
The final half of the Season 3 finale. I don't want to spend much time discussing it. A lot of plans happened, and then they didn't quite work out.
Pretty much? Yeah.
Pretty much. I say we just jump in and watch. But first, you at home, don't forget, this is not a market substitute. Be sure to support the official release. And if you want, you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/awkwardmafia. You can watch the premiere of Season 4 right now. There, on Patreon. It's up. You can also, see uncuts and stuff. So check us out there. All right, ready?
Yes.
Let's watch.
He still has the beard.
Yep. Funeral parlor. Said parlor. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He deserved that.
So it was an obituary he saw.
Probably.
Is the funeral over?
There was no funeral, sir. Only a viewing. Nobody showed up.
Nobody.
Just you. My deepest condolences. Friend or family.
Neither.
Would you like me to open it up?
No.
Take you to the tower, but I'm not leaving the island.
What?
There's no place for me back there.
Is it possible to turn this equipment off?
Sure. Ben gave us the code.
You are the only ones who have it. What would happen if the station were to be flooded?
Nothing. The casing for the equipment is waterproof. It'll keep going forever.
Then why do you need to be here?
Because Ben told us to. Because I trust him. And I trust Jacob. And the minute I start questioning orders, this whole thing, everything that we're doing here falls apart.
She makes an excellent point. I'm sorry, Bunny. I too am following orders.
Yo! Damn.
No, Des! Don't. We need her.
For the code.
Hi, I'm Benjamin. I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Don't talk to him!
What do you want?
Just a moment of your time. Jack, you've just killed 7 of my people. The least you can give me is 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, sir. There are no more refills left on this prescription.
That's a mistake. I only refilled it twice. Could you check again?
I did check it again, Dr. Shepard, and that was the 3rd refill, so there's nothing I can do.
Fine. I've got another prescription right here.
Hey, I know you. You're the hero.
I'm not a hero.
Yeah, we saw it on TV.
Dr. Shepard, you can't write a prescription for yourself.
That's not me. That's Dr. Christian Shepard. I'm Dr. Jack Shepard. He's my father.
I'm gonna have to call your father's office to confirm
He's out of
this.
town right now.
Well, I'm sure somebody in the office...
Don't bother.
So he was addicted to pills.
Yep.
Not so long ago, Jack, I made a decision that took the lives of over 40 people in a single day. I'm telling you this because history is about to repeat itself.
Let me guess. You've got us surrounded, and if I don't do what you say, you're gonna kill all my people.
No, Jack, you are. She's not who she says she is. She's a representative of some people who have been trying to find this island, Jack. She's one of the bad guys.
Oh, I almost forgot. You're the good guys.
Jack, listen to me. If you phone her boat, every single living person on this island will be killed.
I'm not going anywhere.
May I have my walkie back? There's something you need to hear. Your plan killed 7 of my people, but the ones that you failed to kill are now holding your friends, Jin, Saeed, Bernard, at gunpoint.
Just don't give him any... Sir! I said shut up!
And what's to stop me from snapping your neck?
Tom, unless you hear my voice, in 1 minute, shoot all 3 of them.
Got it. I said so.
Bring me the phone, Jack.
Don't negotiate.
I'm getting them all off the island. All of them.
Let me ask you something, Jack. Why do you want to leave the island? What is it that you so desperately want to get back to? You have no one. Your father's dead. Your wife left you, moved on with another man. Can you just not wait to get back to the hospital? Get back to fixing things? It's 20 seconds now. Just get me the phone, Jack. No, 10 seconds. Bring me the phone. No, I'm not bluffing.
I won't do it!
4, 3.
No.
So sorry, Jack.
Jeez. Well, at least he's knocked out. Just gonna leave him there. It's fine. Saeed did say he's willing to give his life, but not for nothing.
Tom, you there?
Yeah, Jack, I hear you.
I'm gonna lead my people up to the radio tower, and I'm gonna make a call, and I'm gonna get them all rescued. Every one of them. And then I'm gonna come find you, and I'm gonna kill you.
She's not going to tell you, brother? Yeah, she's going to tell me. One-eyed maniac just killed your friend. He shot you in the back. It would appear that your glorious leader, Ben, put him up to it. You have the opportunity to make Ben very, very angry. Why would you not take that?
Compelling argument.
5, 4, 5.
What?
8, 7.
Is that a code?
5, 5, 4, 3. 7.
Wait, start again, start again.
Good vibrations. Beach Boys. On the keypad, numbers. Their notes. It was programmed by a musician.
Only Charlie could decipher the code. Because he's also a musician.
Who writes music?
Who knows notes, yeah.
Yeah, he wrote like all of Trash Chef's songs.
And he knows all kinds of other songs too, just because he loves music.
Tie him up. He's coming with us.
So it's like, heh.
Alex,
That's your mom.
this is your mother.
Where the hell did I tie him up?
First mother-daughter activity. Tying up your father.
Well, father.
Yeah.
He killed him. Bernard, Jin, Saeed, all three of them.
Did they though?
We can't tell, Rose. We're son, not yet. We gotta keep moving. I promised Saeed that we would keep moving.
Why didn't you just kill him?
Because I want him to see it. I want him to experience the moment that we get off this island, and I want him to know that he failed.
Nah, fam, just kill. Whenever they do things like this, it always bites them in the ass. Just fucking kill him! No words. They will experience failure by dying. That's lit.
He's lost it. Look at what they did to us. Instead of putting 3 bullets in the damn sand, we should have killed him for real.
Oh.
Duh.
But Ben ordered them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just do it for real, Ben?
All they got left is 3 guys and 4 guns.
And all we've got, James, are 2 people and no guns.
Is that Hurley? Hey! It's Hurley!
In the car!
And the car! You better move out of the way. I mean, he was the idiot who kept standing there.
Guess he thought he could take him out.
Stay in the bus, hero.
Hey, nice. Oh! Bless you, Saeed. Bless you.
Look at his legs.
I know. Jesus.
Okay, I give up.
That's for taking the kid off the raft.
Wow.
For Walt.
For 2 seasons, he held on to that grudge.
It was over, he surrendered.
I didn't believe him.
Okay. So he's a little more murderer-y after killing that guy.
He got 2 people. That's 2 revenges that he went through with.
Yeah.
He's on a streak. Damn. It's crazy. Ooh, Jack.
Oh, he just...
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what I've been through?
How much have you had to drink today, Jack?
Okay. I'll tell you what, you do this. You get my father down here. Get him down here right now. And if I'm drunker than he is, you can fire me. Don't you look at me like that. Don't you pity me.
I'm trying to help you.
You can't help me!
You can, you're just not letting him. I mean, the good news is we know he kind of gets out of this.
Yeah.
He's here.
He gets sober, his dad doesn't.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Charlie and his brother thing.
Hmm.
Attention others. Come in, others. If you're listening to this, I want you to know that we got you, bastards.
Hurley?
Jack?
Where are you? What's going on?
Dude, I'm back at the beach. I saved them.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay, Juliet?
Everyone's fine.
Me, Sawyer, Juliet, Saeed, Jin, Bernard.
Bernard and Jin and Saeed, they're with you?
Yeah, dude, I told you. I saved them all.
What about Charlie? Did he make it back yet?
Not yet, but they're probably paddling home as we speak. Don't worry, I'm sure he's fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, the main threats are all dead.
Okay, but like Mikhail survived death once. You gotta like double tap, triple tap that shit. Like, you know, like put a bullet in his head because you know that will definitely. I don't know if you can come back from that. Just saying. Every time they do this in TV shows, I'm like, you gotta Zombieland rules, man. Double tap that shit. Double tap always. Always. I will always remember that. It's a really good lesson to know. Just always double tap.
Takes a musician.
Only Charlie.
Yes, I
Is that Penny? It looks like Penny. It is!
Charlie, we're on an island. We're alive. I don't know. Who's this?
Penelope. Penelope Whitmore. How did you get this frequency?
Desmond?
You just say Desmond.
Yeah, he's here. He's with me.
You okay?
He's brilliant. Hey, are you on the boat? Your boat, 80 miles offshore. Naomi, parachutist.
I'm not on a boat. Who's Naomi?
Was Ben telling the truth? Uh-oh. There's a body missing.
See? This is what I'm telling you guys! Double tap that shit! Please! Oh my god, Desmond's gonna die. Oh my god. That's why they drown?
Charlie just got us rescued.
So Ben was telling the truth, but like not the whole truth, probably.
I mean, knowing Ben, sure. But
yeah, you gotta, like I said, you got to tell a good lie. You gotta sprinkle a little bit of truth in there.
But if Penny doesn't know Naomi's, then Naomi's definitely lying.
Well, yes.
But why? How does she know about Desmond?
And why does she have that picture? I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
I'm telling you, making that call is the beginning of the end. John!
Well.
Step back, Jack.
That was short-lived.
What are you doing, John?
I don't want to shoot you.
Do what you need.
Nice. Yeah. Shut him up. Risso's just like,
You're done keeping me on this island.
Can you guys just talk, please? Like, John, if you don't want him to do it, you better tell him what the fuck you're doing. Instead of just threatening him. Like, that's not gonna do anything. Y'all need to learn how to communicate. Just tell him what you know, please. Instead of threatening him. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't with these people.
Jack, you're not supposed to do this. My name's Jack Shepard. I'm one of the survivors of Oceanic Flight 815. Can you get a fix on our location?
Hell yeah, we can. Sit tight. We'll be right there.
I mean, Desmond did say they're going to be on a helicopter, but he didn't say rescue. So, they could be going to like a Russian prison for all they know.
I know what you said. I just need to see you.
Saw you on the news. Still pulling people out of burning wreckage, huh?
Old habits.
Why did you call me Jack?
That maybe you'd go to the funeral.
Why would I go to the funeral?
Been flying a lot. Golden pass that they gave us. I've been using it every Friday night. I fly from LA to Tokyo or Singapore or Sydney because I want it to crash, Kate. I don't care about anybody else on board. I actually close my eyes and I pray that I can get back.
This is after.
This is not gonna change.
No, I'm sick of lying.
I have to go. He's gonna be wondering where I am.
We're not supposed to leave.
Goodbye, Jack.
We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back!
You did get out. Didn't expect it to be a future what is it called?
Flash forward.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is the first flash forward of the series. What'd you think?
Interesting. Why is Jack the only one that wants to go back to the island? Everyone else, or at least Kate, seems fine.
Yeah, so...
Why is Jack the only one that's, literally gonna die? Or trying to commit suicide? Shit.
Yeah, what Ben said, like, what are you fighting so hard to get back to? And it's kind of like, yeah, what was he fighting so hard to get back to? He's pretty miserable off the island.
But still, damn. He's addicted. He's an addict. No, that's sad.
Yep. So, this is the real turning point. I think I've mentioned before that during the season 3 break is when they negotiated the end of the show. So season 3 is kind of like when they finally start the end. Essentially. Saying like, okay, we know how it's going to end now. We know what we're doing from here to there. Now we can start doing it. This also kind of came at a turning point in television when they started doing more serialized television. You know what I mean? Like Lost was already serialized, but it's like 24 episode seasons. You know, there's filler in that. Right around this time, well, actually in between this season and season 4 was the writer's strike. Which meant that season 4 went from like 20 episodes to 14.
Oh, wow.
And from then on, all TV shows were like shorter.
Yeah.
Lost is just one of the shows that existed during this time, kind of thing. So there's like there's a shift a bit. But yeah, so a lot happens. Charlie died. Yeah. But he got the message to Desmond that it's not Penny's boat.
They don't know that yet. But they got off the island, so it's like, I mean...
Yeah. But...
How many of them got off the island?
What does that mean? I mean, Ben is terrified of whoever these people are. Locke is willing to kill to stop these people from coming. And it's not Penny who's sending them. Even though they said it was. So, that's kind of like... where's that going? In fact, that you're probably right.
Who are like the rescuers, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah. Who are the rescuers? Yeah, it's sad. A lot of people were really angry
that Charlie
died. Especially because, like, why couldn't he just swim out the hole? It's like, well, he couldn't even really hold his breath to get there. And also the hole is small.
That and, like, water's flooding in. So the water pressure is probably really hard to swim
you can't...
through.
He's not a salmon. You can't
And you would be
upstream.
going against the current, too. Yeah, and also, the hole's really small.
And also at this point, it's like he kind of decides, I'm going to die now. I can't keep doing this. And I have to make sure that Claire and Aaron get off the island.
Which apparently they do, because Kate's off the island. And For a second, when he met Kate, I was like, does he know Kate from like the flash? Like, it took me a second to realize it was a flash forward.
Yeah, like, what is happening?
Yeah, I was like, what? Like, I'm like, this makes absolutely no sense.
Rewatching it, it's like obvious it's a flash forward, and I feel real dumb.
Why?
Well, I mean, I don't really feel that. They don't want you to, but it's kind of like, wow, it's really obvious it's the future. Kind of thing, because especially when they see his apartment, he has maps all over of the South Pacific, and it's like, why does he have those maps? Why would Jack be looking at the South Pacific?
Yeah,
but it's like seeing his ex-wife. You know, she's from the past, so this must be the past. And also him saying that you bring my dad down here from upstairs, and if he's drunker than I am, you can fire me. And the look on the guy's face is like, what?
your dad's dead. Yeah.
Yeah. But you can interpret it as, okay, Jack's off the deep end. You know? Also, they call him the hero twice over. You think that means, well, he saved the kid and the mom, or he previously had saved his now ex-wife and now this person. But really, it's because he survived the plane crash. Kind of, they're called heroes. Everyone's a hero. The hero twice over. Yeah. Yeah, that's the future.
Oh yeah, and then when he said I'm using that golden pass they gave us.
Yeah.
Which means apparently I guess they can fly wherever they want at any
for
time.
Free.
For
Yeah.
free.
When you survive a plane crash, you get a golden pass.
Ah.
That's typical.
It's like
it's included in whatever settlement.
Sorry, our plane failed you.
Yeah. I mean, it's usually like you're suing. Here's our counter. Here's some, lots of money and also a golden ticket. And most people are like, I'm never flying with you again. I'll take the money and the ticket, but what? I'm not,
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to use it. I'm not, yeah. But he's been using it to fly over, from LA to wherever.
Hoping they'll crash again.
Yeah. Hoping to go back. Yeah. Gets a little dark for Jack. Mysteries. Who's in the coffin? He was thinking Kate would go. She said, why would I go? And Kate says, I need to go. He'll be wondering where I am.
Who's he?
Clearly, her and Jack don't get together. And of course, yeah, who are the rescuers? Other plot thingies. Tom's dead. Sawyer just straight up murdered him. Cold-blooded.
Why is Walt back?
Walt's back. We didn't see him.
No, but
At the thing, but Walt can be places without actually being there. You know? He can just
they never answered that.
pop in and tell Shannon, shh.
They've never answered like what are Walt's like abilities and like why he has them, like why is he special? Like they kind of answered why they kidnapped him, like why the others kidnapped him, but they never answered like, yeah, what are his powers? Why he has those powers? Why he has them off the island? Why is Walt? Like basically just why is Walt?
Sure. We have seen other people with gifts.
Yeah,
but
like
Walt
I said,
seems to be the most powerful.
But also, like I said, Walt, I mean, like Locke, I mean, technically Desmond, I guess now, but he got them on the island. He was never like that previously.
Yeah. But we have seen a couple psychics and healers off the island, but no one, not even on the island, is like close to Walt.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just why Walt? What? Walt?
Well.
Question mark?
Well, I guess we gotta wait till next season to find out more.
Really, though? Because they haven't answered that since, like, season 1.
Yeah.
Are they ever going to answer? Like, are they really ever going to answer?
I guess you just gotta watch to find out.
If I never get an answer for... This man is saying that Lost answers everything. Mm-hmm. It's been season 1. Mm-hmm. They have not answered Walt. They haven't answered a single question about Walt. None. Nothing.
Speaking of answering questions... It's everyone's favorite time.
Oh, okay, we're going to go through all the mysteries?
Going through all... Well...
For season 3?
Not all. For seasons 1 and 2, I've heavily trimmed down because not everything is relevant in season 3, and we gotta be careful about time. Okay, the monster. We still don't know what it is, but we did see it again.
Yeah.
And it was like flashing Juliet and Kate. We seen it flash Echo as well. Like, we don't know what that's about, but it's another thing the monster can do. The polar bears.
We kind of got an answer.
They're from Dharma Rodham.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are they? We still don't really know that.
Somewhere in the South
On
Pacific.
an island. Yeah.
In the South Pacific. Near, where is it? Fiji or something?
Somewhere between, yeah. Or no, they went off course from Fiji, so
right.
I don't know. The most important question of Lost, Jack's tattoos.
I mean, yeah, they answered that.
We answered that. He got him in Thailand.
The most important question.
Who is the original Sawyer?
We found that out.
Mm-hmm. Locke's dad. Who are the others?
I mean,
we learn more about the others.
We still don't know everything, but we're learning.
Yes. What happened to Alex? We get a much more fuller picture this season. She was taken by the others and raised by Ben. She didn't even know she had a mom. Why did they kidnap Claire?
They needed to have pregnant women.
Yep.
To research.
Why does Kate's mom yell for help when she visits her in the hospital?
Oh, yeah, they answered that.
Yeah. She told her, like, because you're a murderer. You kill the man I love.
Next time I see you, I'm going to scream for help.
Yep. That's season 1. Season 2, where does the food come from? We already knew they dropped from a pallet, but we saw at the flame station, enter 77 with the chess game.
Oh, yeah.
One of the options you can select is pallet drop.
Mm-hmm.
So that when they drop, it's actually controlled by Mikhail.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the other 5 stations? All right. Do we know them all at this point? There was
Glass, Pearl, Flame.
That was the communication station. Then there's the hatch, the first one we saw, which was the Swan.
And then
there was that zoo station, which was the Hydra on the Alcatraz Island, the bear cages and the aquarium.
Which one is what's the medical station called?
Oh yeah, I think it's the staff, or they just call it the medical station. Yeah. So, and there was also the Arrow, which was a storage, so it's probably not technically a station. Because that's 7. There's supposed to be 6. Oh. Well. But we're up to 7 now. So I think either the medical station or the Arrow technically doesn't count it as a full station. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. I think we got him. Whose glass eye was at the Arrow station? I believe the writers confirmed that it belonged to Mikhail. You know, his eye was sewed shut. I guess that happened later. The lists.
Mikhail.
We know Mikhail is the one who...
Oh, no. Jacob creates the list.
Jacob decides the list. Jacob has a list.
Mikhail gathers information for Jacob to make the list, I think.
I guess, but he's never seen Jacob.
No, but he does gather information, and then Ben did say, like, because remember they kept calling it Jacob's list. Yeah, they said Jack wasn't on Jacob's list. Yeah, so like, but there's been multiple lists. Yeah, but we know Mikhail gathers information for Ben at least. Yeah. So I'm assuming Ben gives it to Jacob, and Jacob makes the list, and then they go based off of that. Yeah. Which is why they call it Jacob's list. So yeah, where did Kate's horse come from? There's 2 answers to that. Either it is the horse she saw when she escaped for the first time, or it's one of the horses from Mikhail's farm that escaped. Yeah. Either way, it's answered. Whichever one you want to believe, the scientific, logical one, or the more mystical one. That's up for interpretation. What were the flashes in the smoke? So, like I said, Echo, we saw him getting, like, scanned or something. We saw flashes of his memories inside the smoke monster. We see it again this season when he did it to Juliet. Just like flashes like cameras or something. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember that, but well, it happened. And yeah, we don't really know why, but it is just more of it, I guess. When and why was Jack in Thailand?
after his divorce, needed to find himself. Who is Jack's sister? Claire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing. They still don't know.
They still don't know. No idea Aaron's his nephew.
Nope.
Yeah.
No idea.
None whatsoever. And then finally from season 2, how is Penny involved?
Well, we know that
she's
still
less involved than we thought.
Yeah, but she was trying to find Desmond.
Yes, that part is true.
And now she kind of knows he's there.
Yeah.
Alive.
Yeah. She's been trying. She was calling the island, I guess, nonstop.
Yeah, from that station in the pole.
It looked there was like an office behind her, but yeah, I'm not really sure where she was.
Not her physically, but like the team that she was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, time for the season 3 mysteries. Okay. The Others' suburban houses.
Yeah, we got that answered pretty much.
Yeah, Dharma made him. Kate's needle mark. So when they all got drugged, or when they all were taken to the Others and were drugged, when they woke up, Kate had a mark on her arm like they took blood from her. But they didn't really do that to Sawyer, and I don't think they did it to Jack.
It's probably because they wanted to find out if she was pregnant or something.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say.
Because they were trying to do like tests on her.
And she wouldn't have definitely not been pregnant at that point because she didn't sleep with anyone on the island up to that point. But after that, she does sleep with Sawyer a few times. The new station they're at is the Hydra Station. It's where they did zoology stuff with fish and bears and birds and such. The broken intercom that Jack can hear. Throughout their time in imprisonment, he occasionally heard stuff coming out of that intercom, like his dad talking or Sawyer being tortured.
Do we? No, we still kind of...
Not really. We don't really know what the deal with that was. So I guess that one's still a mystery. Who is Carl? Alex's boyfriend. What happened to the kidnapped Tailies?
We actually do know that.
Yeah, they're Others.
Integrated, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how they did it, but they did it. They're part of their community now. Who is the father of Sun's baby? We now know definitively it is Jin. The toy truck found in the polar bear cave. We can assume he got it from either the plane crash or one of the Dharma people. Wow, I forgot Dharma. Dharma people. Also, we can presume that many of the Dharma bodies found in the cave were probably taken from the ditch. How did Desmond know about Locke's speech?
Speech? Oh,
about saving Jack, Kate, and Sawyer before it happened. Because he could see the future.
Yeah. Well, that's, long answer.
Yeah. Whose x-rays did Jack see? Ben. Who is Patchy?
Mikhail. Patchy.
We get his backstory. Or his version of it, anyway. Who is Jacob?
I mean, we know who he is, just not what he is.
That's fair.
Technically, we know that he's Ben's boss.
Yes, or he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and leave that one unanswered for now because we don't have the full picture, but we know his role. What is room 23? The brainwashing room with Carl. I mean, for brainwashing, but why is it there?
I mean...
Gotta brainwash somebody. I'll go ahead and answer that. What did Carl do?
Oh, yeah, we don't. Do we know?
Ben said he didn't want him to get her pregnant.
Yeah, they did. He did say that.
I'm guessing he probably walked in on him doing stuff. And was like, all right, you're dead, man. Yeah, we're separating you two.
He overreacted, he said.
Yes.
So, I guess, we do know.
But it is a death sentence on the island. That's probably why he's fighting so hard to figure out a cure. Although that was 3 years ago, so she would have been 13. I doubt that happened back then. Who or what is the old lady?
Oh, we still don't know.
The woman who sold Desmond the engagement ring.
Yeah.
We don't know. Nope. But we did see a picture of her at the monastery where Desmond worked. Years before that.
Yeah. It was that dude's like friend, right?
Yeah, it was a picture. It was a picture
the
of
monk's friend.
The lead monk
Yeah.
and her were like in the picture together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not still sure what the deal with that is. I don't remember her name, but the Thailand tattoo artist's gift.
Oh.
I'm thinking whatever the answer to that is the same with Walt and Claire's psychic and potentially all the people with gifts. So it's not quite answered, but there's more gifted people out there. What is Juliet's mark mean? She got branded with a symbol. They didn't really go into what the symbol means, but I'm guessing murderer or someone who wronged us in whatever ancient other language they have or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the purge? We saw it.
Yeah. They killed all the Dharma people.
They gassed the island or something and killed all the Dharma people.
Mm-hmm.
Box, in quotation marks, and then parentheses, what island do? I believe what we meant by that is the box.
The metaphorical box that Ben was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, if you put something in think about something in the box. Yeah, it was, he was saying it was a metaphorical box. He did tell Locke it was a metaphorical box.
We were thinking, we were thinking, like, is that what Kate's horse came from? Like, did she bring it to the island in a time of stress? Is that what the Walking Dead people are? Do people bring them here to the island? Or is Ben just making that up so he can orchestrate Locke's downfall with his father?
It's still kind of vague.
It's vague, but it's definitely one of those two.
But then Ben did say, because Ben did say it was a metaphorical box.
It's not a literal box.
Like, not a literal box.
It was just more like sometimes things pop up on the island that you need or were thinking about, or like you can summon things here.
Like his dead mom. Ben's dead mom.
Stuff like that. So it's one of those two, right? I guess we'll leave it on mark till we find out which.
Yeah.
The Medusa spiders that paralyzed Nikki and Paulo, when they attacked, we can hear the monster. They use the same sound effect of the monster. Is the monster somehow connected to the spiders?
We don't know.
I guess we don't know. Jacob? Who is he? /roll?
Well, we know his role.
Wow, I wrote the Jacob mystery twice. We know his role, so I'll go ahead and check that one off. But not the first one, where we don't really know. How did Rousseau live? How did Rousseau live? I guess alone for so long?
What was it?
How did Rousseau live?
Oh, I think it was because I was like, when they were talking about pregnant people and how like...
That's right.
And how like they needed... Like, Claire needed those injections to stay alive. And both of them got pregnant off of the island and then came, like, back.
Yeah.
Or like, crashed on the island. And then Claire got sick. So I'm like, Rousseau didn't get sick? Like, even though she had a baby? Like, if Claire got sick and they were both similar, like, in similar stages of their pregnancy, like, why didn't Rousseau get sick?
Juliet said that, even though they got pregnant off the island, Claire still started showing the symptoms as soon as she got here. Or as soon as they started testing her.
Yeah. So that's how I was like...
How did Rousseau live? Well, Juliet says that if you got pregnant off the island, you have a chance of surviving. And we know Rousseau was pregnant off the island. I'm assuming she was further along in her pregnancy than Claire was. But even if they did get sick, there's no guarantee they would have died from it. Because they were so far along in their pregnancy compared to all the other women.
But Claire was 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't think Rousseau was...
Maybe she was 8.5 weeks pregnant.
You mean months?
What did I say?
You said weeks.
Oh.
I don't think she was.
Well, we don't know. We haven't had a Rousseau episode yet. So we actually don't know how pregnant she was when she got to the island. We just know that they took her baby a week after she gave birth. And that she recorded that message 3 days before she gave birth. So, I guess we'll leave that one unchecked for now. The old woman's picture on the desk of the monk. We still don't know what the deal with that is. Why/how did Patchy survive?
Yeah, we don't know.
Twice
now.
Let's see. He got thrown to the fence and lived. He got harpooned in the chest.
Like in the heart.
And lived just long enough, at least, to hold a grenade.
To go outside, swim outside.
And just stay there with it. And blow up with it. So is he dead?
No. Probably not.
Okay. We don't know how he's doing it. How he's living.
I wonder if he knows how he's doing it. But also, how is Locke alive? Because he got shot in the...
That's true.
In the gut, I think, right?
It was kind of like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So both of them actually are kind of...
Yeah.
Like, they survive.
Island's not done with them yet.
Yeah.
The brig, the other plane, the one that they found at the bottom of the sea, or in that trench or whatever, they found.
Like
they found another plane that is 815 and has all 200 plus people on the plane.
Yeah, like how did that? Who did it?
Yeah.
Like how did that get there?
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Why did someone do that? Yeah.
How did Locke's dad get to the island?
We kind of know.
We're pretty sure Ben did it. There's a chance the island did it or Locke did it, like Ben was saying, but I think it's safe to assume it was Ben.
Yeah.
What is, I wrote J&J, but Juliet and Jack's secret?
Oh, yeah. Okay, they answered that.
Yeah, the dynamite.
Or, well, yeah.
Yeah, they're working with Rousseau.
Juliet was a double agent, basically.
Yes.
I called it.
Richard. How is he young when Ben was a kid? How is he the same exact young age? Why is he still not old yet, though? Why he not old?
Actually, wait, Juliet was a triple agent, wasn't she?
Yeah. More or less.
I called that shit. I was like...
I think you were worried about that, but I think it worked out.
I guess.
In the beginning of the Ben episode, he tells Richard, "It's my birthday." You still remember birthdays, don't you? You took that to mean him being like catty, which it was, but also it could be him saying, "You haven't forgot what birthdays are, right? Because you're always this." Since I was a child, I met you and you look like this, and now I'm like older than you and you still look like this. Is that what he meant when he said...
We still don't technically know it's Richard. He never said his name.
He didn't say his name when he was a kid. Like true.
He just looks like Richard.
What happened to Annie, his childhood friend?
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't really know. And the ash circle.
We don't know.
Yeah, it's symbolic because it's around the cabin, so it's got to do something with that. Why are the others building a runway on the Alcatraz island?
Yeah, we don't know.
For the aliens?
Yeah. According to Juliet, for the aliens.
And finally, the mysteries we went over this episode. Who's in the coffin? Who was waiting for Kate? And who are the rescuers, really? That's all the mysteries. We got some answers.
Yeah, we got a lot of answers. And then more mysteries. So, we passed the halfway point a little while ago, but this is the halfway through the seasons now. Yeah.
How are you feeling about Lost overall?
Yeah, it's a good show. I guess there are like some writing things that I'm like, did they really need to do that? But like I'm not a fan. I mean, the whole like triple agent thing, I'm not a huge fan of. But it is what it is, I guess. But
there are characters on the show that you would kill for. You know, at the same time, we're like, ugh, I hate to do this. I would kill for Hurley. I would die for Saeed. You know, I would.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
If they kill Saeed, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm not going to watch any more of these shows. This show's going to be over.
First time I watched this, I kind of had your reaction like, they didn't kill Saeed. If Saeed dies, it's going to be on camera. They're not going to do it off camera.
That's why when they did that and then you didn't hear them, I was like, they're fine. Whenever they don't show someone die, they're not actually dead. I'm used to this. This is like, okay, you're just trying to pull on my heartstrings. But like they showed Charlie like drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cut away from Locke as he was...
Yeah.
So you didn't see him go...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
now that we are halfway, which of the 3 seasons so far has been your favorite? Can you rank seasons 1, 2, and 3? Top 3.
1, 3, 2.
I would have said 3, 1, 2. So
I was gonna say that, but then I think it's just because like learning about the like in season 1 you just learn about everything and like the world itself and everything.
Show was a little simpler back then.
It was. So I like
That's
that.
true.
I like stuff like that. So I think I just like enjoyed the simplicity of it.
What?
But I like the 3rd season because you get more, like, even though it's not as simple, the mysteries are just funner, I think.
And there's more development at this point in the
then
show.
also the character. Yeah, there's more. You learn. You're already like growing with the character, or like learning about the characters more.
Yeah, when I think about season 3, I think about this last stretch of episodes. I'm like, man, they were all so good. I don't think about the first stretch of episodes where it's like, okay.
Yeah, they're just setting a lot of stuff up.
Yeah, they're setting up, they're wrapping up season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the first 6 episodes are considered 2.5. It's not even really 3 yet. But yeah, I think the season 3 really starts with Flashes Before Your Eyes, the Desmond episode. Where it's like, okay, yeah, he's getting good now.
That was such a good, oh my god, yeah, that was such a good episode.
Yeah. I think the best Sun and Jin episode is this season. We got that amazing Desmond episode. But we also get the other Desmond episode, which is just okay. The one where he meets Penny for the first time. Catch 22.
The monk one, yeah.
Yeah, the monk flashbacks is kind of but the on-island stuff, finding Naomi is pretty good. I like the camping scenes. So,
yeah,
ups and downs, but I think it trends stronger than at least season 2.
Yeah.
Which is a fine season of television, but not as good as 1 or 3. I think we can both agree. All right. Tough question time. Favorite character?
Okay.
Least favorite character?
Favorite?
If I recall, last season your favorite was Saeed. He had managed to pass Sawyer. And Charlie had managed to dip below Kate. However, partway through this season, you declared that Echo was your favorite. Once he was no longer an option.
I'm still bitter about that. Man, I miss Echo. He was such a good character. Okay.
He was in this season. So if you want to say Echo's your favorite, this is the last season you can say it. No, unfortunately, he doesn't do much this season.
Yeah. So I would say my favorite is still Saeed.
Okay.
My favorite's still Saeed. He's just, I don't know. Overall, he's such a good character. Like you said, I would kill for Saeed. I don't know. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay. Actually, I would say Saeed and Juliet are actually pretty up there.
Juliet, really?
Yeah, actually,
I'm a little surprised.
Really?
Okay. Well, because you haven't talked about her much.
Okay, so Juliet, like, it's a weird, like, she's a good, like, she's very complex, and I like that they're showing how complex she is.
Yeah.
Like, and it's similar to Sun in a way, I guess, like that episode where they were kind of like parallels, right? Like they both, like, it's very hard to read them, but then I think for Juliet, yeah, like she started out like very timid and like she just wanted to help, for like women.
There was like a little stretch in this season where she did like a Zuko redemption arc where she pairs off with a different person and they go, I like Juliet.
Yeah, I thought that was very Avatar.
Her and Claire, she saved Claire's life, and then she did that thing with Sun, and she already did the thing with Jack.
Yeah.
So
it was like, I actually like really like her character, like her as a character. Like I don't know, like I don't know if like I would say she's like a good person right now, but like just character wise, I really like how complex.
You like seeing her. You like when she pops up. You're like, ooh, Juliet's here.
Yeah. Like, oh, what's she gonna do? What's her intentions right now? Because like I can't read her, and like that's like, I think it's actually like she's one of the more unpredictable
characters.
And that's kind of like, I've seen so many shows as like you know, it's hard to be unpredictable when you just seen so many tropes, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, for Juliet, like, and this goes, like, this is a talent of the actress herself, you know? Like, she's able to just show, like, kind of a blank face and, like, you can't really read what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
So, like, even though, like, I was just like, oh my god, I hope she's not a triple agent, right? I did call it, but it was still, like, I was still, like, you know, I still can't.
It was executed.
Yeah, it
well
was. It
enough.
was executed well. It was executed well enough that I wasn't like super mad about it. Like, because at this point, I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired of the secrets, like in general from everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think then I would say both Saeed and Juliet are probably my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can have a two.
Thank you.
A tie. You know, I'll allow it.
Thank you.
But I mean, it's hard to say. You know, Saeed's not up there.
Yeah, he's just a good character. And I think that's also why I like Saeed, because he's also like kind of complex and like, yeah, it's hard to read Saeed too.
Yeah. But like seeing him up against Mikhail, you know, it's like shows off like how great Saeed is, you know. Get a guy who was a similar skill set, you know, of combat and technical know-how and just general knowledge of things that are useful in any given situation.
Yeah. He's just always like the voice of reason. For everyone.
Yeah, definitely of reason.
And he's like, he just makes like too many good points. He's like always right.
Yeah. Generally speaking, yes.
Generally. And like, even though he was like technically though, like, right? He was like, oh, I'll apologize to you later, Jack. I'm like, you don't need to apologize. Jack was being sus as fuck. Like, I don't blame you for not trusting him, right? It's like, he was being hella sus. And technically he did keep a secret from you guys just because he was like, I don't know what to do about it. It's like, well, why don't you talk to them then? Like, fuck it. The fuck? He didn't need to. I don't think he needs to apologize. Anyway.
No, he doesn't, but I do think Jack was like worried that they would just get Juliet right away.
Yeah.
If he had a plan in place, it's like,
I understand.
Okay, we get it.
Like, that's the thing. I understand where Jack was coming from, but it's like, at this point, I'm just like, oh my god. You guys know keeping secrets from each other is not the best way to handle these situations. Like, why do you keep doing it? Clearly, it's like, that's literally the definition of insanity. You just keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting the same result. Like,
that's what Charlie was saying. Can't we live on an openness island?
I know. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. All these secrets. Anyway, and I think that's all. That's the thing I like about Juliet too. She's just like, it's so funny. She's like, yeah, I lied. Because he wouldn't let us off the island, or he wouldn't let us go either, like, otherwise. And it's like, she just said that so casually. I was just like, damn, Juliet.
She's very frank. She's very,
she's very, get straight to the point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, and I think that's, like, I don't know, so part of that to me is, like, a little badass, because, like, the fact that she was, like, I think if Sawyer didn't, she was gonna shoot Tom.
You think? I don't know, she was friends with Tom, wasn't she?
Yeah, but she was also friends with the other dude, and she just shot him. Remember?
Yeah, Pickett, yeah.
Yeah, Pickett, yeah, I was like, she was like, sorry, and then fucking just shot him, like, oh, shit.
She'll do what she
ain't
needs
fucking
to,
messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's, I don't know, she's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie.
She is. She's a
pretty
lot
badass. And then,
yeah.
And I think that's the thing too, like, it's similar to, like, she keeps a lot of secrets, like, she lies a lot. She lies pretty much as much as Kate does, but, like, at least Juliet's just like, yeah, I lied.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did it because, you know, like, they weren't gonna do anything, like, or like it benefits, like, us, right? Like, what we're trying to do. Like, I know what you're trying. She's really good at reading other people and then doing, like, something.
Yeah, she said she feels responsible.
Yeah,
because she was part of the original plan to not only get the pregnant women, but to turn the tables on her former comrades. And so she's like, yeah, I got to get myself involved in this because it's always in all directions. It's kind of my fault.
Yeah, right. And then it's like, it's so interesting to me, like, her motivations. Because, like, I think when Jack said, like, you want to get off this island as much as we all do, like, I think that's very true. And that's her main motivation. She's trying to get off the island.
Get back to her sister.
So, like, it's very, like, she's a very interesting character. She's also pretty fucking badass. I don't know. She's cool.
Okay.
My least favorite, Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been said.
You guys all know my opinions on Kate. I don't need to reiterate. So yeah, it's Kate.
immediate tattletaling really did not endear you to her.
I know, it was just like...
It was so right. It's so immediate.
Even Saeed was like, are you fucking serious right now, Kate? Like, he looked at her like, why would you do that, Kate? Like, yeah, why would you do that, Kate?
All right.
Because he deserved it. And it's funny because, like, you said it too. She's like her motivation's like, oh, she trusts Jack still. Like, you should know. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
First time I watched this, my favorite was also a tie. Hurley, still up there, but also Desmond. He was like close second season 2, and now it's like tied. Like, man, I love Desmond.
I do love Desmond, and he's probably like third, honestly. Like, if it wasn't Juliet and Saeed, it would probably be like Desmond's like a really close second. But there are some things that he does where I'm just like,
yeah, he's not perfect.
Yeah, obviously, but
he's a self-admitted coward.
Yeah,
but he's so useful.
Yeah,
because of his cowardice, he always runs away and he joins the army or he joins a monastery, and from there he learns all these skills.
Yeah,
they come in handy.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true. But yeah, like, you know, he's even him, like, he lied to like Charlie and everything, like, to protect him, but like, you know, his motivations are in the good place. Also, Desmond is also another person that's kind of hard to read too. I feel like I just like all these characters that is like, it's hard to read them just because it's funner, like, for me to figure out what they're thinking.
Sure. But
because it's, I don't know, yeah, at this point, like, because this is, I mean, it's an old show, so like the fact that, like, since I'm watching this for the first time now and I've seen like so many different shows, to have enough experience with tropes to be like, this is gonna happen, right? Like, the fact that there are still characters in this show that aired kind of long ago, and I'm still like, I don't know what they're up to, what's going on with them. Like, is kind of nice. So I think that's why, like, those characters are probably the ones that I like.
Now, the first time I watched this season, at this point, my least favorite character was actually Sun.
I can see that. Like,
but rewatching the show as many times as I have, at this point, because I missed a lot of the subtleties in the Day of Conception episode, and I was like, so it's her fault. Poor Jin is the perfect angel who did nothing wrong, and it's all this evil temptress's fault. Her and her family ruined Jin. That's how I was for. I don't agree with that anymore. Now, if I had to say at this point my least favorite character, I don't know who I would say, actually. Let me think. Running through. I mean, doesn't count, but Locke's dad is
I knew you were
worst.
gonna say. I mean, yeah, but...
Doesn't count.
No.
He was on the island, but he never got his own flashback.
Main cast.
Exactly. Main cast. Who would be my least favorite at this point if I wasn't missing the point of that episode? Running through my mind. Boop, boop, boop. Possibly Kate. Is there anyone lower than Kate? I mean, Nikki sucked. She was technically main cast, but
she though?
Technically. She was a guest star with potential to become main cast.
Alright, I guess.
She got the same, she was like at the same level as like a Rose or Bernard. Where they're not main cast, but they're reoccurring. Until they killed her off because no one liked her. Or Pablo. Or Paulo. I guess then, yeah, I guess it would be Kate. Because she tattled so fast. I mean, I'm trying to think. She was very irrational early on when she wanted to go back right away with no weapons. Right? Like, they escaped 10 seconds, and she's like, we gotta go back. So you're like, what?
Yeah.
And then she's like, you could just apologize to me, you know? We could start over. And I'm like, I don't like that, Kate.
Yeah.
And then later on, the talent. I get where she was coming from telling Jack. She should have also told Juliet, even though it, worked out.
Yeah.
That was stupid of her.
Yeah, that was very stupid.
But to her credit, she didn't run off to go save Jin, Saeed, and Bernard. That would have probably gotten in the way and everything. So yeah, I guess Kate, on retrospect, at this point, is my least favorite, even though originally it was Son. And also, doing the math here, most of the main cast has killed someone now.
I mean, obviously Saeed.
Saeed has.
Sawyer.
Hurley now.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Hit a guy with a car.
Son.
Bernard killed.
Oh, yeah, I guess Bernard,
people.
Jin too, yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
Jin shot a guy. Son definitely killed someone.
Yeah, I already said Son.
Okay.
Charlie.
Charlie did.
Desmond?
Has he? He accidentally killed his old partner at the hatch. But that wasn't murder. That was more accidental. He did harpoon Mikhail, but he got better.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
But he did intend to kill him.
He's still not dead.
Yeah, I guess.
Locke?
Yeah, he killed Naomi.
Oh, yeah, he did. He killed Naomi.
Other than her, I don't think he's killed anyone. Yeah? Jack hasn't killed anyone.
Michael's killed
someone. That's true.
Yeah. Even though he's not on the island anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much just...
Wait, has Jack killed someone?
Not intentionally, like maybe in surgery, we made a mistake.
I'm not counting that.
But since being on the island, I don't believe he's killed anyone. Yeah. He threatened to kill Ben.
But he hasn't.
But he didn't. And even when he thought Ben killed 3 of his friends, he beat him within an inch of his life, but did not kill him.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jack didn't. Kate obviously has. She killed her dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Juliet killed Pickett. Yeah. Most of them have killed someone, either before or after the crash.
Yeah.
Only a handful now have. It's just surprising that Hurley made the list. And Bernard. Hurley and Bernard.
I know, the two most likable people.
Have killed more people than Jack.
Intentionally.
Because, Jack... He's the leader. He wanted to be there to shoot the dynamite and kill people. But Saeed convinced him that he needs to lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, they talked a bit about the scoreboard. Desmond was like, are you guys really better than them? Because you
killed more of them.
You killed way more at this point. And Charlie's like, they started it.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Like, legit, they did start it.
That's true.
They, randomly kidnapped them in the middle of the night. So, yeah.
Well, now we move on to season 4.
Oh, blue?
Yeah. I can't quite.
Why blue?
Because that's the color of the season.
Legit?
Every season kind of has a color associated with it. I've been trying to keep it as close as possible. This is a little more blue. That one was more like a grayer blue, but I don't have that. I don't have that option.
Yeah, it might look a little purple, but it's
blue.
It's blue.
Believe me, it's blue.
Yeah.
It looks a little purple because the projector light doesn't have a blue. It's a purple light, but that's fine. All right. Looking forward to season 4. It's shorter. It's the shortest season on account of the writer's strike. But yeah, we got the boat coming, the freighter. That's not Penny's boat.
But it'll get them off the island.
Apparently.
They're off the island. We saw a flash forward.
Mm-hmm.
So, yay. I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you can't wait to see us watch the premiere for season 4, you can watch it right now on Patreon.
Yeah.
Just check out the description and the square that might be up right now, or it's coming up soon. Thank you all for watching, everybody. That's going to be it for us right now. Sitting here and talking to you. Bye. We did it.
Yay.
We finished season 3.
Yeah.